Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So we're in the middle of a thankfulness challenge. It's painless. You just reflect on what you're grateful for in your life. And it's going for 30 days. Don't worry. If you're just joining us, you're right on time. But for those who have been following, today is day 17. And the act of kindness that you are grateful for. The act of kindness that you are grateful for. Heads up for tomorrow, it's what product are you grateful for? So interesting. All right, what act of kindness are you grateful for? I'm glad you asked. There's so many. There's so many good ones. One that meant something to me today, I will say, is that a little girl in my class that I struggle with a little bit. Like every other day, she wants to move to a different teacher's classroom. But that's because things are hard, right? And she just wants to hope that it can be easier somewhere else. She's sorely mistaken. We have all the same content in both classes. But she always wants to run. And what was really sweet today was she handed me a Post-it note, and it said, "Best teacher ever," with an exclamation point. And she asked if she could hang it up. And I was like, that's a so yes. That is a so yes. So that was a really sweet act of kindness. But I luckily am wide awake, and I recognize the smallest acts of kindness all the time. From, people holding a door, to people just giving of themselves. It's really weird. We're in such a weird time right now. I feel like, and I don't know if it's because people are just returning back to work. I don't think it was that good 2 years ago, pre-COVID. But whether people are just being trained so quickly that customer service has just gone out the window. In some ways, I feel like it started with the DIY stores, right? When they started to have people go to Home Depot and have to find all the products themselves and figure it out themselves. You had to go to Costco and shop down big aisles of a warehouse and get your stuff, and supposedly you're saving a little bit of money, but let's be fair, we're paying to be members of Costco. So are we? Are we really? I don't know. Anyway, though, it just seems like when they kind of put it more in the hands of the customer service started to go. I don't know if you've noticed that. So when people do lend themselves at all, when they're not completely engaged in a conversation for the entire time that I'm standing in line, when they don't put me on hold 3 different times and forget that I'm there, like all of that, I take a moment to praise them. I'm really good about praising people and just thanking them, just for being, just for existing, just for participating in this thing called life. Some are receptive, some aren't. A lot of people are really broken. But I definitely recognize the smallest acts of kindness, and may that always be true. I pray. All right, my friends, that's it. I'm keeping it that simple. It is 11:37 at night. I just finished a Overeaters Anonymous meeting in New Zealand. This is day 18 of clean, one day at a time. God's grace, me doing the footwork, and I'm just thrilled. I do want to say tomorrow, they're having a Thanksgiving bonanza. Like all the teachers had to sign up and bring various things. Of course, they're going to have dead birds on the table. Treats, dairies, like all the stuff. The only thing I felt sort of safe bringing was cranberry sauce, which I'm not going to eat. It's not my food. But it's the only one I felt okay about. It had a little bit of nutrition in it, a little less sugar than some of the pies they're going to have. And I knew that there wasn't any animal product in there, which I felt great about. No dairy. And I thought, I think I can feel okay about that. So yeah, I got that ready, and I will simply drop it in the teacher's lounge in the morning, and I will go about my day, and I will not be part of any of that. That is straight up, because none of that is my food, and I'll just make my food the way I always do, right? And I'll just have it ready and have a fantastic day. That's the plan. That is the plan. May I report back tomorrow night with success. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. Just one other thing. I was in an AA meeting in, don't tell me, Thailand. It was in Thailand. Anyway, there was a lady who said she'd been clean for 43 years and that she's still angry during the holidays. She's like, holidays are coming and I'm furious. And she's like, yeah, I've been clean for 43 years, but all the nonsense that's presented at this time of the year is very difficult. And I thought, yeah, I so get that, clean one day at a time. We only have the grace of today. But yeah, just like I said, Halloween, Easter, Halloween to Easter, all the stuff, all the treats, all the justifications, all of it. And yeah, it gets old fast. But this year, one day at a time, I'll be clean. All right, my friends, until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.